Hello everyone and welcome once again to the Deiser Connection. How's it going? I hope that you're doing really great. Okay, so for today's video we have different kinds of news about the Atlassian ecosystem and different events and different information that you might need to know at this moment. And also for our use case part, we'll talk about a little bit about calculations in Jira, okay? So let's get going. Okay, so for the first part, we have two different points, that we wanted to talk about. First of all, let me show you. I'm going to show you right now to you because I don't know if it's a surprise, but we're getting closer and closer to this point in time. So let's go and check it out. Okay, as you can see right here, we're 100 days away until server end of support. Right now we're on 99 days away, so I believe that when you watch this video, you'll probably be 98, 97 days away from server end support. It's almost here. We're 3 months away from the end of support. We just have November, December, and January, because by the end of February 15th, server will no longer have support. So if you're planning on migrating to the cloud, do it now. Start taking the steps now. There's a lot of information about the migrating to cloud, so do not hesitate and consider the move to cloud. Here at Deiser, we have an event during the next weeks for the Spanish community, so they learn and they know more about the migration to the cloud. So that's one of the things that we wanted to talk about in the news section. This is pretty important. Do not forget 100 days until server end of support. We'll be doing a little bit of a countdown, in the coming months. So everyone's up to date with this. Let's move on. So the other thing that we wanted to talk about is the Atlassian events. During this part of the year, the last 4 months of the year, there has been a lot of events. Remember, we've been to Rotterdam, we've been to Krakow in Poland, and there's also many other Atlassian events. This time around, there's Atlassian events hosted by Atlassian themselves. So we wanted to talk about them and make sure that you don't miss them. So we wanted to let you know about the Atlassian High Velocity, this event that was held in Sydney, which is Atlassian's birthplace. So go ahead and go to the Atlassian webpage, and check out all the videos that are there, because just now they just released the on-demand videos with all the talks, and the keynote. If we go down, there is a really interesting keynote about end bad service management, and BSM now. It was held by Scott Farquhar, and many different guests, which are really important in the Atlassian ecosystem. And Atlassian representatives talked a little bit about ending bad service management. So go ahead. Then if we move on, so go ahead and check the sessions, because there's sessions for IT executives, ITSM practitioners, admins, IT operations and DevOps, employee support, and customer support. So there's a lot of information. There's more than 4 or 5 hours here, of information. So go and check it out, because those talks are really interesting and you should check them out. I've already checked out a few of them, and you should check them out if you're looking into ending bad service management, and to learning a little bit more about Jira service management. So go ahead and check them out, And also, we wanted to talk about a little bit more of the Atlassian worldwide events, because there's events. Atlassian is a worldwide company. They've already hosted the Atlassian Presents High Velocity in Sydney, Australia. From December 11th to December 12th, there's going to be Atlassian Presents Unleash in Amsterdam. There's going to be a lot of talks about DevOps, product management, agile teams, and platform engineers. So go ahead and check it out, because maybe you want to attend, or maybe you want to be waiting for the on-demand videos that Atlassian will post. And then later on February, there will be a Digitally from Anywhere Atlassian Presents Work Live. So there's going to be a lot of events. If we want to go a little bit further down the line, there's gonna be the Atlassian team, the teamwork conference, you know, so save the dates. Let's go back to the main page. So for the next part of the video, we wanted to talk about calculations. We know that calculations are really important when it comes to project management. The calculations are really needed in order to see how the projects are going. You know, for example, the count of issues that are on status done in your project, the count of issues that have been opened during a certain amount of time, and so on. There's also calculations that are a little bit more complex than that, you know, and in the Atlassian marketplace you will find many applications that will help you create those calculations in order for you to have all the information at hand. There's different apps that will show you the calculations on the issue level. There are apps that will show you the calculations on reports, and there's apps that will show you the calculations on a project level. For example, Projectrak. And let me show you how easy it is to set up the formula fields in Projectrak in order to show calculations in your Jira. So let's go ahead. As we can see right here, we have Projectrak with several projects and information about those projects. If you can see right here, we have unresolved issues and time spent in the project. Those are calculated fields. But what if we want to create one field that calculates the issues on done status? Okay, so let's go and check it out, because it's really easy if we want to do it with Projectrak. If we go to Projectrak and we create a project field, let's find the formula field. We'll type here issues in done. Perfect. So what operation do we need right now? Sum of values of an issue field, or we have several of those. Like, for example, we want to count the issues. Right now, we want to know how many issues are in done for this project. And right now it's really easy, because you can filter those issues with a JQL. We need to write down status, like as if we're searching through a JQL with a JQL, and status in done. So that's it. As you can see, we can carry on and write down the JQL. So we have the check right here that is saying that the JQL is cool, it's perfect, it's okay. So let's save that field. Back to the project navigator, we can add that field just really easy, issues in done. So if we update the project navigator, we will have a new column, and a few seconds ago the fields have been calculated, okay, with different results. Okay, so this is really important, because you are going to be able to set it up as you want. As you have seen before, there's different calculations that are available for you to be done and to show the different information in your projects. There's many apps in the marketplace like Projectrak that will allow you to create calculations, like Budgety. Budgety will do calculations in the background from the log work in every issue, and the cost per hour is really easy and is really useful. Then we have Smart Fields from the Caddies. We also have SumUp, which is a node code real-time calculations in Jira and dashboards. Then we have ECBI2 that create really good calculations, really smart, and so on. There's several apps in the Atlassian marketplace, so go ahead and check them out. You just need to search, and please remember to always ask for help to a solution partner or even to your Jira admin. If you need more information about that, check out other videos in which we encourage you to talk to your Jira admins and your solution partners. This was the calculations use case, which was based on a blog post that we wrote down back in June on how to delegate data calculation to your projects. So it's a really interesting blog post, so go ahead and check it out. It will be added to the video description right beneath the video. So again, I hope that this video was useful for you and everyone that is using Jira right now. See you on the next video. Bye bye.